The Turkish entertainment world has been thrown into a whirlwind of scandal, and at the heart of it all are actor Barış Baktas, his wife Gulum Baktas, and the rising starlet Yağmur Yüksel. What began as whispers of marital discord has erupted into a full-blown tabloid frenzy, with the latest revelation confirming that Barış Baktas and Yağmur Yüksel spent a night together, a fact that Gulum Baktas, the scorned wife, was fully aware of. This explosive development has turned a simmering domestic dispute into a public spectacle, with emotions running high, reputations hanging in the balance, and the press salivating over every sordid detail. The once idyllic image of Barış and Gulum's marriage has been shattered, and Yağmur Yüksel's name is now indelibly etched into the narrative of their unraveling. The night in question reportedly took place in a discreet location, some say a luxury hotel in Istanbul's bustling Nişantası district, others whisper of a private apartment tucked away from prying eyes. Barış Baktas, a man whose chiseled features and commanding screen presence have made him a household name, had already been cast out of his family home by Gulum Baktas following a series of escalating tensions. But this clandestine rendezvous with Yağmur Yüksel marks a new low in the saga, a betrayal that cuts deeper than any previous rift. Sources claim that Barış and Yağmur were spotted together in the early hours, their chemistry undeniable, their laughter echoing through the night. For Barış, it may have been a moment of escape from the chaos of his crumbling marriage, but for Gulum, it was the final straw, a confirmation of her worst suspicions. Gulum Baktas, a woman known for her steely resolve and unflinching honesty, didn't need a private investigator to uncover her husband's indiscretion. Word of Barış Baktas and Yağmur Yüksel's night together reached her swiftly, carried on the wings of Istanbul's relentless gossip network. Friends of Gulum say she was devastated but not surprised, a sentiment that speaks volumes about the state of her relationship with Barış in recent months. The couple, once a beacon of stability in the volatile world of Turkish showbiz, had been drifting apart, their arguments growing louder and their silences more profound. Yet, it was Gulum's knowledge of this particular night that transformed her pain into action, fueling the fiery statement that first brought Yağmur Yüksel into the spotlight: "Let him get into Yağmur Yüksel's bed." What seemed like a bitter taunt at the time now reads as a chilling prophecy, one that Gulum knew to be true all along. Yağmur Yüksel, the actress whose star has been steadily rising, finds herself at the epicenter of this storm, her name splashed across headlines in a way she never intended. Known for her captivating performances and ethereal beauty, Yağmur has spent years building a career that promised to elevate her to the upper echelons of Turkish cinema. But this scandal threatens to overshadow her talent, casting her as the other woman in a drama she may not have fully anticipated. Details of her night with Barış Baktas remain murky. Some say it was a planned tryst, others insist it was a spontaneous encounter born of mutual vulnerability. What's undeniable is that Yağmur's presence in Barış's life has given Gulum Baktas the ammunition she needed to wage war, and the young actress is now caught in the crossfire. Barış Baktas, meanwhile, cuts a conflicted figure in this unfolding tale. The actor, whose career has thrived on his ability to portray complex, emotional characters, now finds himself living a script more dramatic than anything he's ever filmed. Since being expelled from his home, Barış has kept a low profile, dodging the paparazzi with varying degrees of success. Photographers caught him leaving a late-night haunt shortly after his night with Yağmur Yüksel, his expression a mix of defiance and exhaustion. He's offered no public explanation, no apology, no defense, leaving the narrative to be shaped by Gulum's accusations and the media's relentless speculation. For a man who once prided himself on his family man image, this silence is deafening, suggesting either a calculated retreat or a soul too burdened to speak. Gulum Baktas' reaction to her husband's night with Yağmur Yüksel has been nothing short of volcanic. Armed with the knowledge of their betrayal, she has doubled down on her public stance, refusing to let Barış slink away unscathed. Her initial statement, once seen as a jab in the heat of the moment, now carries the weight of truth, a damning indictment that she wielded with precision. Gulum has always been the fiercer half of the Baktas duo, a woman who commands respect and brooks no nonsense. Sources close to her reveal that she's been inundated with messages of support from fans and friends alike, many of whom admire her for standing her ground. "She's not just hurt, she's furious," one confidant confided. Gulum knew Barış was slipping away, but to have it confirmed like this, with Yağmur Yüksel of all people, has lit a fire in her. The fallout for Barış Baktas is as professional as it is personal. His career, already teetering under the strain of earlier rumors, now faces a reckoning. Producers who once saw him as a bankable star are reportedly reconsidering their options, wary of tying their projects to a man embroiled in such a messy scandal. The Turkish public, while often forgiving of celebrity missteps, may not take kindly to Barış's apparent disregard for his marriage vows, especially with Gulum Baktas emerging as a sympathetic figure. Yet, there's a flip side. The intrigue surrounding his night with Yağmur Yüksel could draw a new kind of attention, the kind that thrives on controversy rather than acclaim. For now, Barış remains a pariah in his own story, his next move a mystery even to those closest to him. Yağmur Yüksel's trajectory, too, hangs in the balance. The actress has yet to address the allegations directly, her silence fueling both criticism and curiosity. Her team has reportedly advised her to lie low, hoping the storm will blow over, but the damage to her reputation may already be done. Fans are divided, some see her as a homewrecker, others as a pawn in a larger game orchestrated by Barış Baktas's recklessness and Gulum Baktas's wrath. Yağmur's night with Barış, whether a fleeting lapse or a deeper connection, has thrust her into a narrative she can't easily escape, and her once promising career now teeters on the edge of infamy. As for Gulum Baktas, she's become the unlikely protagonist of this saga, a woman scorned who refuses to fade into the background. Her knowledge of Barış Baktas and Yağmur Yüksel's night together has given her a power she's not afraid to wield, and the public is eating it up. Talk shows buzz with debates about her next move, while social media hails her as a symbol of resilience. Some speculate she's plotting a grander revenge, perhaps a tell-all exposé that lays bare every secret of her marriage to Barış. Whatever she chooses, Gulum Baktas has made one thing clear: she's not the type to suffer in silence, and she's certainly not done with Barış or Yağmur. If there are any celebrities you would like to know about and follow current developments, please indicate in the comments. Thank you for listening. I hope to see you in the next videos. Goodbye.
We need your support to grow our channel and to bring you news faster. 90% of viewers leave without subscribing. Please support the Turkish Magazine family by subscribing and liking the video.